4 personnel are required to perform the deployment of the Army Standard Family Expandable Shelter. Remove the 4 container lift jacks from inside of the personnel and right cargo door by turning the locking handle and removing the safety pin. Adjust the height of the jacks by rotating the top handle until the insert will enter the lower ISO fitting and the upper jack attachment engages the jack support bracket located on the corner post of the shelter. Turn the locking handle located at the bottom of the jacks. Install the safety pins. Raise all of the jacks simultaneously at each corner of the shelter to prevent excessive strain on the jacks and shelter. Raise the shelter to a minimum height of 3 inches. Watch the level indicators at each corner and adjust the jacks as needed in order to level the shelter. If the shelter is not properly leveled, the weather gaskets will not reach optimal compression during expansion and may result in loss of water tightness. Remove the quick release pins from the stop plates for the side of the shelter being expanded. Flip the stop plates to the upward position and lock them in place with the quick release pins. Raise the cam lock handles on the corner posts and rotate them as indicated to disengage the hinged floor locks. Carefully lower the floor panel. Remove the quick release pins and lower the stop plates to the downward position. Lock them in place with the quick release pins. Remove a support brace from the equipment container located inside of the shelter. Raise the hinged sidewall and hold in position. Install the support brace in the brace cups on the floor and sidewall panels behind the support cable. Remove 2 leveling jacks from inside of the left cargo door. Adjust the height of the jacks by rotating the top handle until the jack lift pin engages with the floor socket and the jack hook engages the jack support bracket on the sidewall. If needed, jack extensions are available in the equipment container. Push both handles of the solar bar simultaneously to slide the hinged roof outward. Pull the lock pins to free the support struts from the stowage bracket and swing downward. Extend the strut and insert the lock pins when the pinholes of the inner and outer tubes are in alignment. Raise the hinged roof to the full height of the struts using all 4 personnel. Swing the hinged end walls out to the open position. Rotate the jack handles to raise them until the positioning marks on both the end walls and side walls are in alignment. Use the support struts to lower the roof to rest on the end and side walls. Remove the lock pins from the support struts. Compress the struts and secure them to the stowage brackets with the lock pins. Adjust the leveling jacks to make sure that the positioning marks on the roof and side walls are properly aligned. Install the 4 removable latches located in the equipment container to the side and end walls as indicated by the markings on the walls. Engage all of the panel latches to compress the seals. Engage the non-removable latches first, followed by the removable latches. Visually check the exterior of the shelter to make sure that all of the seals are properly compressed. A properly compressed seal will be folded in between the 2 panels. If the seal is loose and can be easily pulled back from the 2 joining panels, the seal is not properly compressed. Release the latches if necessary to readjust the seals for proper compression. Remove the support braces and return to the equipment container. Repeat the previous steps to expand the second side of the shelter if applicable. To install the ceiling lights, remove the power cords from the stowage clips on the ceiling. Depress the plunger lock and move the entire light fixture lengthwise toward the power cord end to disengage from the 4 captive studs in the roof. Move the light fixtures into the expandable section of the shelter and attach them to the 4 captive studs on the roof panels. Lock the light fixtures into place by moving them along the studs until the spring-loaded plunger engages. Plug the power cords into the connectors and twist them 1/4 of a turn to lock them in. To install the receptacle assemblies, release the fasteners and reposition the receptacles from the stowed position to the operating position on the end wall of the expanded section of the shelter. Position the receptacles with the power cords facing up. Secure the cables with the Velcro straps. Loosen the wing nuts to remove the area light from the stowage location inside of the shelter. A light bulb for this light is located in the equipment container. Install the area light on the exterior personnel end wall side of the shelter by attaching the mounting screws to the brackets provided. Secure the light to the mounting brackets by tightening the two wing nuts. Connect the light cable into J3 or J4 connectors on the power entry panel. Drive the ground rod into the earth at a suitable location that permits the ground cable attached to the rod to reach the ground stud on the power entry panel. Remove the nut, star washer, and flat washer on the ground stud located on the power entry panel. Connect the ground cable connector to the stud and secure with the washers and nut. Turn all circuit breakers to the off position. Connect the power supply cable to the power entry panel at connector J1. Turn the main circuit breaker to the on position. Turn the remaining circuit breakers to the on position one at a time.